All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today, I want to talk about HIVE Blockchain, stock ticker HIVE. HIVE is a Bitcoin mining company. They also have mined Ethereum in the past. As everybody knows, Ethereum has gone through the merge, and they are no longer a proof of work. They're a proof of stake. So I want to talk about the effects that's having on HIVE's business model and on their stock price. So we're going to go through a bunch of stuff. If you're new to the channel, we talk about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners all the time. So remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Also, if everybody could please smash the like button, I would appreciate it. Lastly, you can now press the join button and you can become a member of the channel. So if you want to support the channel, you can join the channel. We do some members only videos, and we also have once a week a members only live stream. So the merge has occurred, and HIVE was mining a lot of Ethereum. They were making a lot of money mining Ethereum. So, you know, from a big picture standpoint, it was a very profitable endeavor for them. So I don't think it's a negative thing that they did it. However, I want to know now, what do they do next? And, you know, there was a lot of talk that, well, we can just switch to another proof of work. However, as we dig into this, you're going to see there's really no other proof of work out there that's profitable right now. So that may change over time. So that's what I want to talk about. What are they going to do with these GPUs? They already have plans to grow the Bitcoin mining portion of their company. However, I do think they got the rug pulled out from them a little bit sooner than they thought. And the alternatives were not quite as good as everybody was expecting as far as switching these GPUs and just pointing them to mine something else. At the moment, there's truly, I don't believe there's anything profitable to mine, and we'll look at a few articles that talk about that. But first, I want to look at HIVE's August update, their most recent monthly update, and just take a look at what's going on with HIVE. So before we do that quickly, we'll look at HIVE's stock price. They're at about $4.30 right now. They're up 4% on the day. We're in the middle of the trading day. Today is the day the Fed is going to announce their rate hike, so this may change dramatically in the afternoon. I don't know. Everything is a little green right now, but in general, HIVE has held on very strong. So we'll look at the charts later and see exactly what the movement has been, but there was almost no move for HIVE at all after the merge. So let's go to their monthly operational report and you'll see what I'm talking about. HIVE provides August 2022 production update, record monthly Bitcoin production. They split this into three different ways. They tell you how many Bitcoin they mine, they tell you how many Ethereum they mined, and then later we're going to look at the Bitcoin equivalents. 290.4 Bitcoin produced. So HIVE has continued to increase the amount of actual direct Bitcoin that they're producing, and they continue to increase their exahash. And they have plans to significantly increase that. They have not even started with their Intel machines. However, right now they're at 2.23 exahash of Bitcoin mining, and they averaged 2.0 exahash over the course of the month. So you can see the other part of their business, they mined over 3,000 Ethereum. That's 6.49 terahash of Ethereum mining. Those GPUs right now, I don't know where they're pointed. And we're going to look at a few of the options, but at the moment, based on the amount of people that have jumped into mining ETH Classic, it is now no longer profitable. So that is being mined at a loss at the moment. That doesn't mean it's not worth mining. The other potential was there was a fork when we had the merge, and an Ethereum proof of work was created. However, that has absolutely tanked, and it's now trading somewhere around $5. Ethereum did not do well after the merge either, but it's still, you know, around $1,300 or $1,400. Okay, here they say the ETH that HIVE produced during the month of August, equated on a daily basis, is approximately equal to monthly total of 228.4 Bitcoin. So we're going to get some indication when the September monthly operational report comes out. However, we're not going to get our true indication until October, because the month of October will be the first pure month where there's no Ethereum mining. They also talked about potentially moving those machines over to a high performance computing center. So I think it's going to be really important to hear from HIVE next month and see what their reaction to this is, because I'm going to show you a couple of things. I don't think they anticipated this was going to happen this quickly. I think this happened a little bit faster than they thought. And I do think they also thought there was a chance that maybe this was not going to happen at all. The company believes proof of work mining is essential to Ethereum as a robust, immutable, and decentralized layer 1 cryptocurrency for blockchain technology. They think that Ethereum should remain proof of work. So again, this was just put out in the middle of August. So obviously the merge didn't happen until the middle of September, and the merge has been pushed forward time after time after time. So, you know, HIVE did not know what the definite merge date was, but I get the sense that they felt like they maybe had something close to the rest of the year at least. And here you can see they're making an argument that really the merge shouldn't occur at all. One more little thought from this. They say there's a stated desire within the Ethereum ecosystem to move to a proof of stake format, which would be less energy intensive. However, there is a risk that the regulatory bodies may take the position that proof of stake coins are securities. Proof of work has been recognized as the only way to make a digital asset like Bitcoin. The company believes the broader Ethereum ecosystem derives resilience, decentralization, and high security by Ethereum remaining as a proof of work system, despite wide range pressures on the Ethereum Foundation to transition into proof of stake. They are not in favor of the merge. They are not in favor of moving Ethereum to proof of stake, and they think there could be some negative consequences as a result of that. At this point, it now doesn't matter. Ethereum has moved to proof of stake, so Hive's ability to mine Ethereum no longer exists. Their monthly production in true Bitcoin will continue to increase, but in the very short term here, they are going to take a hit from a revenue standpoint as Ethereum sorts itself out. So you see, in the month of September, Hive was third overall out of all the Bitcoin miners in Bitcoin equivalent. But remember, 228 of this 519 was actually Ethereum that they calculated as Bitcoin equivalent. Just the Bitcoin alone that they mined would have put them down here in 9th place, not 3rd. So we're going to have to see what the September results are. The other thing is Hive has been one of the most efficient miners. I have them as 3rd in August. Most of the months this year, they were actually first. So are they going to be able to maintain this highly efficient rate of mining without Ethereum in the mix, or are they going to drop down this list? So again, I think it's going to be at least the September and October releases before we really start to get a handle on exactly how this impacted Hive. Now I'm going to talk about the other side of the argument. One of the reasons I think Hive's price has stayed strong through this, because it really has held up, and we will look at the charts. If you look at Hive's balance sheet, this is an extremely financially healthy company. Okay, so this is in US dollars, and I only mention that because it is a Canadian company. They had $90 million. This is as of June 30th, 2022. They had $90 million in current assets, a lot of which was digital currency, and we know they were selling most of their Ethereum, so most of that's Bitcoin. So if we look at their current liabilities, you'll see they have $29 million in current liabilities. So that's against $90 million in current assets. So that's an extremely healthy current ratio. Their current assets to current liabilities is very strong. So this is one of the reasons I think their stock price has held up so well. This is a very strong balance sheet company. They have liquidity. So some of the other problems that some of the other miners are struggling with, trying to get a grip on, Hive is not in that situation. They already have a strong balance sheet, and they already have nice liquidity. Even if we compare their current assets of 90 million and almost 91 million to their total liabilities, all current and non-current, that's still only 59 million. So they already have a substantial Bitcoin mining operation, and they are going to add to that substantially over time. I do think they need to update their investor presentation. I think they're probably trying to figure out exactly what their picture looks like, but that will give us a little more clarity as to where they anticipate being, you know, over the next 3 months, 6 months, and a little more clarification on what they're going to do with these GPUs that can no longer mine Ethereum. But I think this balance sheet is a very strong reason why the company's stock has held up. So let's take a look at the stock. This is Hive on the 1-day time frame. I have a blue line here at exactly $8, and that dates back to May 4th. A few things happened after May 4th. They announced a reverse stock split. So the market did not react well to that. Number two, obviously Bitcoin had a gigantic pullback. Hive was down about 65%. That put them down about 90% overall from their 52-week high. And then you can see we had a nice rally from there. So for the next 2 months, Bitcoin had a nice rally. It got back up to $25,000. All the Bitcoin miners also had a nice rally. Hive ran up 168%. So that was better than average, but a lot of the Bitcoin miners did run up at least 100%. One ran up over 250%, but very strong price action from Hive over that 2-month period. Since then, all of the Bitcoin miners have pulled back as Bitcoin is getting ready to retest its 2-year lows here from the summer. So Hive's pulled back about 42% off of their highs. That is just about the average of what all the Bitcoin miners, all the publicly traded Bitcoin miners in North America have done. So that is very typical. They're still right now almost 34% off of the lows that they reached this summer. So there are some Bitcoin miners that have already retested their lows. There are others that are in this 30-40% range off of their lows. So HIVE is behaving very well. It appears to me that whatever the ramifications of the merge were, either they were all already priced into HIVE's price, or this is going to change as the September operational report and the October operational report come out. But I am inclined to believe that this was priced into a large part. Everybody knew this was coming. To me, this is a company I like. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. You can see there's a lot going on. There's a lot of volatility. There's a lot of change in their business model currently underway. So please be careful with this one. But this is a company I'm very interested to see what happens to them over the next 60 or 90 days and how they come out the other side of this. So far, their stock has held up very well. We'll see if that continues to be the case. All right, so that's all I got for you right now on HIVE and the merge. So thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next video.